Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and today I'm going to be reviewing the all-new Vanguard Veo or Veo City B46 camera backpack. It comes in gray or navy color, and it's a 3-in-1 backpack, so you can actually use it in this combination right here where you have this pouch attached to the front, or you could use the sling bag by itself, or you can use the backpack by itself without the sling bag, so it's kind of up to you. I'll also be reviewing this travel tripod, which is an ultra lightweight one. It's called the Vesta Go 204CB. It's made of carbon fiber, and yeah, I'll be talking about that one later on in the video. Full disclosure, Vanguard did send me both of these products to review. However, they don't get to see it before it gets published. There's no money exchanged. I do get to keep the products though, but everything's gonna be based on my honest opinion. So let's start off with the Veo City Backpack. First of all, this is kind of a 360 kind of spinorama look of the bag. I really like the bottom. It's nice and flat, so it'll stand up on its own, but it's also made out of this kind of a different type of material that looks even more waterproof and it's fairly rugged. Now, in terms of the material itself, what it's made out of, I'm not sure. It doesn't really list it on the website, but it is made out of a weatherproof type of material. I did do a quick water test where I dumped some water and the water just beaded straight off, which is really nice. And it also does feature AquaGuard zippers. I'm not sure if they're YKK or not, but they are the weatherproof type zippers. Overall, it's a fairly good quality, well-built bag that, and I really like the kind of leather brown accents to it. Now let's kind of jump in and dive through all of the features. So at the top, it does have a grab handle. I like it how it's nice and big and fairly comfortable. There's some bags out there that have really crappy grab handles, but this one is fairly nice to hold. One kind of quirky kind of feature is this front flap right here. Normally, you'd think that it would just open up and you can kind of see all of its contents, but really when you open it up, it leads to almost absolutely nothing. There's no pocket here or anything. There's just a little tag holder, so if you had your business tag or ID tag, you can put it in there. It does have an RFID safe pocket right here, so if you put in your passport or credit cards or anything like that, you can zip it up and keep it safe. So I just found it a little bit to be weird. I was hoping that I would lift it up and I could grab something from here, but there's not anything. There is a top compartment though. There is 2 dual zippers. We'll open it up from the opposite side. And when you open it up, it does flip open and you have this kind of shelf system. It is padded, so you can put a camera in there or other accessories, which is nice. And this is removable. You can unzip it, and there's a Velcro right here, so you can actually remove the shelf. So if you actually wanted it to grab your camera from the top and have it face down into the main volume, you totally can. On the opposite side, it does have a zippered pocket right here with some dividers. It's got 2 dividers right here with Velcro, so you can kind of secure your items in there, and it's just one big kind of medium-sized pocket. It does have a loop right here for a pen, which is nice. Sometimes bags, they forget to have a pen organizer, but this one has one right there. One kind of awkward thing about this is that when you do open this up, that kind of front flap, I mean, it's secured by a magnet, but it kind of opens up all the time. That's only if you open up all the way. Not a big deal. It's not like anything is going to spill out, but just wanted to point that out. Next up, let's talk about the sides. On either side, there is a expandable, stretchy water bottle pocket. You do have to unzip it to kind of expand it out. Now, it does fit a kind of standard size water bottle. It is kind of tight, I'll be honest. And it does fit once you kind of get it in there. However, if you kind of see, it does kind of bulge into the backpack a little bit. So if this backpack was fully packed out with gear, it will kind of push out against that water bottle. So I find that the water bottle part is just a little bit snug. If they were to ever to improve this, maybe to make it a little bit larger. Also on the top, there is a tripod strap. So if you did have a tripod in here, you can secure it right at the top. So it's almost identical on either side, except on this one side, there's two additional things. The first thing is that it does have a zippered pocket right here, and this is going to be great for thinner, smaller items. And then it also has a pass-through, so if you had a phone cable that you wanted to, inside in the main compartment, there's actually another zippered pocket where you can put a thin power bank and you can pass through your phone cable. So this backpack is being marketed as a city backpack, urban commuter, something like that. It would have been nice if it had a side quick access zipper from either one of the sides or both sides, but unfortunately it doesn't. So that's just another thing to note. So now let's look at the back of the bag. These straps are very wide and very thick and is extremely comfortable. It's got a lot of cushioning to it. Now they did send a sample with it, and I'm not sure if you can see right here, but it's made out of this kind of fibrous, breathable material. It's very spongy, so it's yeah, I really like that. It also has a standard sternum strap, has two D-rings for you to hang smaller accessories, and it also on this one side does have a Velcro and zippered pocket for smaller items in here. You can kind of unzip it and you can kind of fully expand it, so if you wanted to put your phone in there, you totally can. The back panel is also fairly cushy. It does come with a luggage pass-through strap, and behind that, hidden away, is actually a zippered pocket for thinner items like passports that you really wanted to keep hidden away. It's there. It also does come with a removable waist belt strap, which you can kind of click it onto here. But just to let you know, that strap is the same strap to be used as the shoulder strap if you're going to be using the front pouch as a sling. And to access the main compartment, it is a back zip design, which I really do like. So you can set your bag down and your straps won't get dirty. But let's actually look at the top panel first. You can fit up to a 16-inch laptop through the front right here. And I really like how it goes all the way up to the top. Some laptop sleeves, they kind of, they kind of expose the front part, top part of the laptop. But this way it kind of keeps it nice and secure. It also has two zippered pockets for thinner, smaller items, which you can stow right here. And now let's look at the front, or the main compartment right here. So this was that top area that is removable, so you can totally just unzip and remove this top piece if you didn't want it there. However, there is a zippered pocket right here for thinner, smaller items right there. And then there's actually two zippers on this one side. So this one kind of zippered pocket, this is kind of where you would have your pass-through for your phone cable. So you'd have to put a thin power bank in right here. Below that, there is actually just another small zippered pocket for other small, thinner accessories, maybe lens caps. That would be a great spot for that. And otherwise, it's just, you just have this, big organizer. It's fairly deep. So here is a pack out using my Sony system. Right here, I have my Sony a7R5 with a Sigma 24-70 f2.8, and it fits very nicely right in there. Behind that, I have a Sony 16-35. This is a little bit snug. It does have the lens hood on it, but that's kind of like its biggest spot. Now in here, it's kind of a little bit tough because I've spaced it out so I can fit, lenses on either side. However, I did have to take off my 70-200 lens hood as well as my 50mm 1.4 lens hood. So in right here, I have my 50mm 1.4, I have a 35mm 1.4, and I have a Sony a7 IV just body right there, and this is my 70-200 lens. Right here, I do have just like, it does come with a rain cover for the bag, which is nice, but if I needed some extra space, this is my 85 1.8, and that will fit in there nicely. It does come with a bunch of other padded dividers, like I've used pretty much most of them except for this one. This is kind of like a one piece that it came with, and also it came with two little Velcro straps for you to really secure things down. I don't really like to use them because I feel like they're unnecessary. Unless you did have loose items in there, then that would be useful. Now, if I did want to make sure that my lens hoods would fit in, I would have to kind of sacrifice some space. I would have to kind of move like this divider over here, for example, so I can have more space in here. But it also means I probably can't bring as many lenses, and I would have to, you know, use that space for smaller accessories here and there. Now there is space up here as well for you to put additional things. You can just kind of squish it right here and slot things in there, or you can totally just unzip and remove that little pouch right here that's supposed to be for the top compartment, and you can kind of put a camera or whatever else in that space right there. So let's quickly talk about this front kind of sling pouch. It's more like an accessory organizer. There is a padded area right here. So if you had hard drives or a GoPro or anything like that, that would be a great spot for that. Also, it does have a lot of elastic webbing for you to really secure your cables. And so now let's talk about the Vesta Go 204 CB tripod. So this is a extremely lightweight tripod, weighing in only about 2.1 pounds. In its most compact state, it is about only 15.4 inches in length. The legs fold out at 3 different angles, at 20 degrees, 50 degrees, and also 80 degrees. When fully extended with the center column pulled to the max height is 54.5 inches. At the bottom of the center column, there is a spring-loaded hook for you to hang a backpack or something like that. There's also 2 mounting holes right here, so you can kind of screw in other different accessories. And also there is a small little adapter right there that it comes with. In terms of other things that it comes with, it does come with a phone holder, which does have a 1/4 inch hole at the bottom, so you can totally mount it onto your tripod. And it also does come with a nice padded tripod case with strap, so that's a nice little addition. In terms of the head, it does come with a basic ball head, nothing too crazy. It does support up to 6.6 pounds, but yeah, it feels pretty nice to kind of just turn it or open it and turn it tight. It does have a Arca Swiss quick release, which it comes with, and a simple knob just to kind of take it out. But that's pretty much it. They do come in different versions with different ball heads that you can kind of get it with it, but this is kind of like the most compact and lightweight version. So after using this tripod combo a little bit more, I will have to say I don't like this head specifically. I would recommend that you guys get the version of this combo that has the extra twisty knob, which will allow you to pan the head. This version doesn't allow you to pan the head. You can't twist it from left to right. And I found it annoying because I wanted to switch from landscape to portrait, and my tripod was in the wrong orientation. And, you know, with a better ball head, you could just twist that knob, you know, pan your head over, and just you'd be able to do it. But this one you couldn't. I would have to untwist the center column and move the entire center column to where I need it to be. Not ideal, but I made it work. So, but anyways, get the other one with the twisty knob for panning. Anyways, guys, so if you are looking for a lightweight travel tripod, this one's pretty good. It's very lightweight, comes in a nice travel case, and it just works. In terms of the backpack, again, there's 2 different colors. You can go for navy blue, or you can go for this gray one. It's fairly waterproof. It is a little bit on the heavier side, though. I find it just empty. It's got, you know, it's got some weight to it, but it's got tons of pockets and tons of things that you can put your camera and keep it secure. So I have no issues with that. There's just, you know, a few odd things like this kind of front flap, which I kind of found odd, but nothing major. Those are just kind of minor details. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this review. And if you want to see me do more of these, please like and subscribe. And definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.